Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ulfatul Fadila. I am study at Ma'arif Hashim Latif Sidoarjo University and study program in Medical Laboratory Technology. The subject of my presentation and the focus of my talk about today is how to danger hemorrhagic fever. I plan to speak for about 15 minutes. Danger hemorrhagic fever. Danger hemorrhagic fever is a mosquito-borne disease that occurs in tropical and subtropical regions of the world. For male dengue fever, it will cause in high fever and flu-like symptoms. Meanwhile, for severe dengue fever, it can cause serious bleeding, a sudden drop in blood pressure, shock, and even death. Cause of dengue fever. Dengue fever is caused by one of the 4 types of dengue virus. You cannot get this disease because you are around infected people. Because this disease is transmitted through mosquito bites. Two mosquitoes that can transmit the virus Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. The 2 types of mosquito that most often spread the dengue virus are commonly found both in and around Scotland. When a mosquito bites, a person enters the mosquito. Then, when an infected mosquito bites another person, the virus enters that person's bloodstream and causes an infection. Dengue fever symptoms. Mild symptoms: high fever up to 14 degrees Celsius, headache, muscle, bone, or joint pain, nausea and vomiting, pain behind the eye, swollen glands, rash. Severe symptoms: severe stomach ache, vomiting constantly, bleeding from the gums or nose, blood in the urine, stool, or vomit, bleeding under the skin which look like a bruise, difficult or rapid breathing, fatigue, irritability, or restlessness. Total cases dengue hemorrhagic fever: 164 people died, 25,693 suffered. Riau, suffered 1,104 people, died 3 people. Jambi, suffered 1,107 people, died 7 people. Jawa Barat, suffered 4,102 people, 15 people died. Sumatera Selatan, suffered 1,230 people, died 3 people. Lampung, suffered 2,971 people, died 14 people. Jawa Tengah, suffered 1,197 people, died 16 people. DKI Jakarta, suffered 583 people, no one died. Jawa Timur, Severance 2,571 people. 21 people died. Nusa Tenggara Barat. Severance 558 people. 1 person died. Nusa Tenggara Timur. 3,407 people severed. 39 people died. Dengue hemorrhagic fever has spread again in a number of areas in Indonesia. As of March 15, 2020, the number of dengue patients has reached 25,693 people. The disease has also claimed 164 lives, as Nusa Tenggara or Nusa Tenggara Timur is still included in the ranks of the province with the largest dengue cases. There were at least 3,407 people cases and 39 people died from the disease. So the mystery of health classified in the red zone. The are with the highest number of deaths and cases. Diagnosis of dengue hemorrhagic fever. Physical examination. Clinic signs are very important in the initial examination of dengue hemorrhagic fever, including high fever, also seen if there are signs of plasma leakage. This plasma leakage will be easily seen from worsening conditions such as excessive weakness in the early stage to a state of shock. This state of shock can be characterized by a very weak body, shortness of breath, spontaneous bleeding, reduced urine, increased pulse, decreased blood pressure, and decreased consciousness. Number 2. Tourniquet test. This test is done to see if there are palpitations on the inner arm and to quell vital force. The test is said to be positive if there are 10 or more palpitations per 1 square inch. Number 3. Blood test. In the laboratory examination at the beginning of the fever phase, a normal white blood count will be found. Then, this number will decrease during the febrile phase. The number of red blood cells at the onset of a fever will generally also remain normal. However, a decrease in the number is usually found between the 3rd and 70th day. Therefore, this is blood cell examination needs to be repeated. It should be noted that an increase in red blood cells is always found in dengue hemorrhagic fever. This is an indicator of plasma leak, where blood cells should be stored. Antibody serology. If it has entered the 3/4 day, Serology examination of IgG and IgM antibody can be carried out because they have started to form. Danger hemorrhagic fever treatment. Causes loss of fluids. The initial treatment for danger hemorrhagic fever can be done at home. The principle is the patient should consume plenty of fluids to prevent dehydration, which leads to a drop in vitals and shock. It is recommended the patients drink 2 or 3 liters of water per day. Intravenous or fluids. If oral fluids cannot be given, the patient should be admitted for intravenous fluids. Consult a doctor. Handling danger hemorrhagic fever can indeed be done alone at home, but of course it must be under the supervision and advice of a doctor. The doctor who handles danger hemorrhagic fever is a specialist in internal medicine, or in the case of children, a pediatrician. Total bed rest. Patients are expected to rest completely during the fever and shock phase. It is also important to always monitor platelet levels and red blood cell levels in blood until they reach normal limits again. Compress the whole body. The treat fever, compress the whole body, especially in the armpits and groin. Sympathetic drug administration. Drug administration is sympathetic only or only relieves symptoms, not treating the cause. If the fever is high, fever can be given. If you are nauseous, you can take anti-nausea. Danger fever prevention. 1. Use air conditioner or mosquito nets installed in the vent and beds. In addition, mosquito carrying the danger virus are most active from dawn to dusk, but they can also bite at night. 2. Wear protective clothing when you go to mosquito-infested areas. Wear long sleeves, long pants, socks, and shoes. 3. Use insect repellents such as permethrin, as they can be applied to clothing, sauce, camping gear, and mosquito nets. You can also buy clothes made with permethrin already in them. For skin, use a replacement that contains at least a 10% concentration of DEET. 4. Reduction mosquito habitat by closing standing water. Mosquito that carry the danger virus usually live in and around homes. Breathing in standing water that can congregate on used car tires. You can help reduce mosquito population by eliminating the habitats where they lay their eggs. At least once a week, empty and clean containers that contain standing water, such as planting containers, animal disease, and flower fishes. Keep the water container closed when cleaning. Thank you for listening. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.